Hey everybody, welcome back. Got some blocks up on the Cincinnati today. We got all the cylinder heads done last time. And I have Tom up here first. We got a bunch of blocks to get through today. And we're just starting to take a skim on his block here. And it's cleaning up all around here real nice. The center was very high for some reason on this block. We did not cut anywhere along the valves. We just started tickling a little bit right there, and we stopped right about here. Just like I was telling you guys about the cylinder heads, if you don't start out flat, you're never going to have a good long-lasting engine. Another thing about this particular block is all of the coolant passages are plugged up very, very badly. Had to get through this one with a drill. So don't overlook cleaning out all your coolant passages. Like I say, this block is in very good shape. I don't know why the coolant passages are so plugged up, but I think you can see we're cutting good here and nothing here. So we'll take another pass on this, see how it cleans up. This was just about 7/10 I went on this. So it's just to see where we're at, and we can see we're going to have to take a couple thousandths at least. So we'll get Tom finished up, and then I have Mark next. His deck here is quite a disaster. I don't know what we're going to have to take off of that one, but that one's next. And then we got Jonathan's MB block here. This is that one that's been giving me grief from day one. This is the one I had to sandblast. It was so bad. You can see we've got a lot of cleanup to do here. So 3 blocks today, and we'll get these guys cleaned up so we can start boring. Looks like we're going to go 40s or 60 on most of these engines. I'm not sure. We got to see how they clean up at 40, if they do. And don't forget, we still have to go after this large crack here. But we'll get these blocks underway. I'll keep going on Tom's. And we'll get that true to the oil pan rail. A lot of times you guys, I don't know, you might see like engines say they're blueprinted and stuff, and there's a lot of jigs and fixtures for like Ford and GM and stuff like that. On these old blocks here, everybody just thinks they were thrown together. They were precision machined back in the day. So your oil pan rail, that's my starting point. There's no shims, there's no nothing in there. We want parallel surfaces. The oil pan rail and the head. And you can see the factory wasn't too far out. And then, 70 years later, things are moving around and stuff. So we'll take another cut. And not that you'd call it blueprinted or anything, but you do want parallel surfaces. Don't start jigging your oil pan surface around with shims and stuff to get the head. Take from the head to make it parallel with the oil pan rail. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep chipping away at this, and we'll just take very light cuts to take the minimum amount, and I'll show it to you when it's done. Okay guys, Tom's block is finished. I was able to save his number here by pushing it down a little further. Finish came out great, and we are dead flat any way you put that straight edge. Perfectly flat, and we know our head, the cylinder head, is perfectly flat, so no trouble with a head gasket or anything like that. So that's number 1. We will get Mark up here, start milling Mark's block, and we'll see how that comes out. On Tom's block, oh, I had to go just to get the valve area here was kind of pushed down. I had to go about 8 thousandths and maybe 4/10, maybe, yeah, about it, almost 8.5. So no big deal. And like I say, I was able to save the numbers. So that's ready to go. Valve guides, valve work, and bore and hone the cylinders. So we're on our way on this one. Let's get another one done. Alright, we got Mark's block set up on the mill now. You remember this one was a mess. The pistons were stuck. The valves had beaten themselves down into the block. I think you can see the ridge there. We got to get that. We got to get this nice and flat. It's way out of whack right now. I don't know how much it's going to take to clean this one up, but we do want to clean the whole surface just like we did on Tom's. And we'll see where the first cut gets us, and hopefully it won't take too much, but you can see it is in rough shape. This is not a great one, but we'll get it nice and flat. Okay guys, final cut on John's MB block. It's about as far as I want to go. We're at 13 thousandths here to get this guy flat. So this is the last cut here. Finish is coming out perfect.